Alright, hi, my name is Rodney Dowd, and I'm going to show you why what the big, expensive SAT prep companies teach could cause you to fail the SAT essay, and what you have to know to get the highest possible scores. Alright, so let me tell you how I started this thing. I was an SAT prep instructor before they added the new SAT essay. And by the way, I was also an English teacher and a history teacher as well in the public school systems in the LA Unified School District. Well, once the essay was added, my students kept asking me what exactly they should put into their SAT essays to get the highest scores. And to be honest, I had to tell them I just didn't know. I mean, it was kind of embarrassing. So I went to Borders and I went through 18 different books on the SAT trying to find someone who knew what to do and have proof that their strategies work. So I could go to my students and say, look, this is proven, this works, just like some of the other strategies we know are proven that we've seen through decades work. Well, you know what I found? Not one of the books published by the big name test prep companies had any research behind their approach. In fact, one of them published their book on how to beat the SAT essay before the College Board had released their first sample essays. I had to say I was totally shocked. How could they give advice before they'd even seen the test or the sample essays? Eventually I discovered Adam Robinson, who once sat on the board of the Princeton Review. He actually hired SAT essay graders, people trained by the College Board to grade the essays accurately and have them score essays. He then analyzed their scores and found out exactly what it takes to succeed on the SAT essay. In my course, the SAT essay formula, I teach you exactly what Adam Robinson learned about what high-scoring essays have in common. And I teach you the writing techniques that allow you to write exactly the kind of essay that scores well. I know these techniques work. Here's an example of what one student wrote to me. Hello, Mr. Dowd. I'd just like to thank you for the excellent writing techniques you taught me this summer. I just had a timed writing assignment in my language arts class. And after your class, I was able to put the logic and reasoning to bed much more effectively than before your writing classes. Therefore, I would like to thank you. Shay Shop Shop. Here's another example. This book helps a student to better scrutinize and tighten up their writing by using a system of questions to help organize ideas before the writing, putting pen to paper begins. The essay checklists and the bonuses at the end of the book are very valuable tools, and all add to the quality and usefulness of this book. I believe that if a student read through this book just once and does the exercises, his or her SAT scores for the essay section of the SAT will increase. A valuable SAT test tool. Veronica Lewis. So let me tell you what you get when you get my program. You're going to learn, first you're going to get a book that has 87 pages chock full of incredible content, all right, and some great bonuses. I'll tell you about those a little bit. But here, let me tell you a little bit about the content. You're going to learn the truth about how SAT essay prompts are written, how you can use this knowledge to literally break down the prompt into simple, manageable elements in 60 seconds flat. You're also going to learn the 3 steps that allow you to transform any essay prompt into an easy-to-follow guide for writing the essay. Now, the thing about that is really interesting. You have so little time, you do not have time to waste trying to figure out what you're going to say. This is going to allow you to have the structure right away whenever you face another prompt. And one of the things that's great about this is how much time it saves you, but also it makes you so much more confident when you get into the test room. And the essay is the very first thing you do on the SAT. So when you feel confident and good about yourself after doing the very first part, you're actually going to do better on the other parts of the test because you're still feeling confident. Alright, I'm also going to show you how to write perfect paragraphs quickly by keeping just one writing principle in mind. Now this idea is actually taught all over the place, but it's rarely applied in the specific way you need to do well in the SAT essay. I'm also going to show you how to prepare your examples in advance, so most of your essay is actually written before you've seen the test. Now, I know that's really hard to believe. How can you have your essay written before you've seen the test? However, because the essay prompts are so broad, it actually is possible to prepare examples in such a way that you just have to tweak them a little bit before you get to the essay. And this idea is so revolutionary, it allowed some students to finish writing before time was up. Now imagine that. You're sitting there, you've got 25 minutes, and you finish it before they say to put your pen down. All right? You're also going to learn other techniques that will improve your ability to write a quality essay very quickly. So what's the tuition for this course? Well, my students had to pay $800 to attend my special SAT essay course, in which I first shared and developed the information contained in this book. Other SAT courses run in the thousands of dollars. And I don't think it's right that only students whose parents make a sizable income could afford to enroll. I mean, that's not what America's about. College is supposed to be, a place where people can move up in society. It's not just supposed to be a playground for the rich, right? Well, that's why I created the SAT essay formula, so that students of any income level can get the highest scores of which they are capable. Now, a print version of this book will cost about $24.95, and it's just because that's what it costs to print paper and all that. Now, however, I can offer the electronic version of this course to you at reduced cost because of the internet. I mean, you know, it makes it possible. I do have to pay for hosting and all that, but it's a lot cheaper than printing up books. So you can get the SAT essay formula for only $14.95. That's a savings of $10 over what it would cost to print the book. Now, this includes the simple thought-provoking questions that make ideas flow, dozens of exercises, many examples, high-scoring essays, and the following bonuses. Bonus 1, the best quotes to use in SAT essays. These are quotes that can be used in a variety of essay prompts for the SAT and also in school assignments, $10 value. Bonus number 2, the SAT scoring policies of 347 top schools. How much weight will the writing section carry with the school your student applies to? This report will tell you. All right, the best free SAT resources on the net. This book took weeks to compile, and it tells where you can get free practice tests graded online, essays graded for free by computer. I've personally reviewed these resources and found them to be effective. Again, another $10 value. So all the bonuses combined would cost $30 if purchased separately. So when you get the SAT essay formula, you actually get a package worth $44.95 for just $14.95. That's a savings of $30. And if that weren't enough, the value of this book goes well beyond getting a good SAT essay score. The first principle of SAT essay success that I share in my book is the same principle that took me from getting B's on college in-class essay exams to A's. You'll find that special tip I learned from a fellow student on page 13 of the SAT essay formula. This tip does not involve studying longer hours. It's a secret to effective academic writing that all students should know. Now, and according to many reviewers of my book, you'll learn writing skills you can use in college and life. These writing skills make you more valuable to employers. According to the California Job Journal, as workers try to gain promotions, they'll stand a much better chance if they can write directly and accurately. Those without that ability will find themselves relegated to lower paying positions. 9 out of the top 24 highest paying jobs in America require significant writing skills. The lowest paying of these jobs makes over $100,000 a year. So by choosing to improve your writing skills today, you could be ensuring that you make more money over your lifetime. And I want to give you my money back guarantee so you know this offer is legitimate and I'm really out there to help you. My book comes with a no questions asked 365-day money back guarantee. That means if you shouldn't be preparing that long just for the essay portion, a whole year. But I'm going to give you a whole year just in case you want to take the SAT 2 or 3 or 4 times, and in case you're a junior and not, in case you're a sophomore and you have like 2 years, a long time before you, with many opportunities to take the test. So if you don't feel this work is worth 10 times its cost, just request a refund and you'll get it. Just think, the same improvement in writing skills you'll get through this program will more than pay for the book. You'll be breezing through the essay section of the SAT with only a few weeks of practice. But don't take my word for it. See for yourself. Just click on the I Want to Succeed button below and you'll be taken to an order form. PayPal processes all credit card payments and you don't need to have a PayPal account to order my ebook. Here's how to get the SAT essay formula. Just click on the I Want My Child to Succeed button below. Then fill out the PayPal order form. After that, you'll be given your instant download.